Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 7, Book 67, number 445. Narrated by Khalid bin al-Walid. Allah's Apostle and I entered the house of Maimuna. A roasted mastiga was served. Allah's Apostle stretched his hand out to eat of it. But some woman said, "Inform Allah's Apostle of what he is about to eat." So they said, "It is mastiga, O Allah's Apostle." He withdrew his hand, whereupon I said, "O Allah's Apostle, is it unlawful?" He said, "No, but this is not found in the land of my people, so I dislike it." So I pulled the mastiga towards me and ate it while Allah's Apostle was looking at me. Volume 7, Book 67, number 446. Narrated by Maimuna. A mouse fell into the butter fat and died. The Prophet was asked about that. He said, "Throw away the mouse and the butter fat that surrounded it, and eat the rest of the butter fat, as Sam." Volume 7, Book 67, number 447. Narrated by A.Z. Juri regarding an animal, e.g., a mouse or some other animal that had fallen into solid or liquid oil or butter fat. I had been informed that a mouse had died in butter fat, whereupon Allah's Apostle ordered that the butter fat near it be thrown away and the rest of the butter fat can be eaten. Volume 7, Book 67, number 448. Narrated by Maimuna. The Prophet was asked about a mouse that had fallen into butter fat and died. He said, "Throw away the mouse and the portion of butter fat around it, and eat the rest." Volume 7, Book 67, number 450. Narrated by Anas. I brought a brother of mine to the Prophet to do tarniq for him, while the Prophet was in a sheepfold of his, and I saw him branding a sheep. The sub-narrator said, I think Anas said, branding it on the ear. Volume 7, Book 67, number 451. Narrated by Rate bin Khadij. I said to the Prophet, "We will be facing the enemy tomorrow and we have no knives for slaughtering." He said, "If you slaughter the animal with anything that causes its blood to flow out, and if Allah's name is mentioned on slaughtering it, eat of it, unless the killing instrument is a tooth or nail. I will tell you why. As for the tooth, it is a bone, and as for the nail, it is the knife of Ethiopians. The quick ones among the people got the war booty while the Prophet was behind the people. So they placed the cooking pots on the fire, but the Prophet ordered the cooking pots to be turned upside down. Then he distributed the war booty among them, considering one camel as equal to 10 sheep. Then a camel belonging to the first party of people ran away and they had no horses with them, so a man shot it with an arrow whereby Allah stopped it. The Prophet said, "Of these animals there are some which are as wild beasts. So, if any one of them runs away like this, do like this, shoot it with an arrow." Volume 7, Book 67, number 452. Narrated by Rafi bin Khadij. While we were with the Prophet on a journey, one of the camels ran away. A man shot it with an arrow and stopped it. The Prophet said, "Of these camels some are as wild beasts. So if one of them runs away and you cannot catch it, then do like this, shoot it with an arrow." I said, "O Allah's Apostle, sometimes when we are in battles or on a journey we want to slaughter animals, but we have no knives." He said, "Listen, if you slaughter the animal with anything that causes its blood to flow out, and if Allah's name is mentioned on slaughtering it, eat of it, provided that the slaughtering instrument is not a tooth or a nail, as the tooth is a bone and the nail is the knife of Ethiopians."